Bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, 30 yards. And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action here with Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Play action. Now Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
And even 20 yards for DeAndre Swift. And the Bears have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Santos with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Falcons 6.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. On play action, Cousins.
And it's going to be caught downfield by Mooney.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Falcons.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Robinson up the middle.
And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Off the play fake, Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
They go play action. Cousins.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Play action now. Cousins. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Throwing is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 6 yards.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Cousins now.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hand off now to Robinson. 82 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Cousins to throw it.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Cousins.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Robinson with another carry.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
and the Falcons are able to move back in front. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
To the air, Williams. He'll try and do this himself.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Luther.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Williams.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Williams.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 41 yards.
And the Bears are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Falcons 13. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Cousins. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier Watts.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that is caught for the 2 points.
And makes the score Falcons 21. Bears.
And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Slam left. Ready.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Second and 11. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
Chips by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Williams. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Change things up. To throw. Williams. He'll keep it himself.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. Take off.
Operating from the gun. Williams. And that falls to the ground incomplete. But they body him up defensively. And now
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
now Williams from the gun on third. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
There he goes. And good reason. Has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first down.
Touchdown, Chicago.
And the Bears are an one away. Now the first time into his own hands, and he finishes things.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own.
I like it. Santos now to add the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that drives 7 plays in length. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. A couple of teams into a good one here. 20 all the score as the kick's away.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Atlanta now coming.
A brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little half.
Looking to put a drive together.
He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And a pretty quick burst there to get this across midfield and down to 46.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And down.
Now first down. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. 45. Tap breaking our tie. Gonzalez to PAT. He missed. He gets it to go. 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded in those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw once more, here's Williams. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
10 yards on the play. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 7.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
30-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Williams. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. James Pierce in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Bijan Robinson of the Falcons back onto the field.
He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4.
It's Dominic Robinson who comes in and makes a play. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Play fake. Cousins. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the give, here's Robinson.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
181 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Robinson on a give right side.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
19 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal, Atlanta.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Robinson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 3-yard line.
Robinson, touchdown Falcons.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
He's to the 15. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Williams going to sneak it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score.
Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Well, he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 5.
They'll run it down with Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing, Cousins.
He'll try and do this himself. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much.
Looking to put a drive together.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Williams. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Now Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here's Robinson.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
They'll run again.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
better fight choreographer.
Fight!
Load it up.
And scene. I hope you're insured, because you're paying for my hachuli.
Imbecile! You have no idea with whom you're dealing.
Enough! That's no special effect.
Indeed, Johnny Cage.
Kuai Liang.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Well, that last one tracks. But what's an Earthrealm?
All will be explained, Johnny Cage. For now, what is important is that you both have been chosen to join its champions.
Why him? Or me, for that matter.
Because I have faith that you will rise to the challenge. And because your service will change the arcs of your lives.
That is not a good idea.
It is genius, Raiden. The next time we see Sub-Zero, I will have to thank him for inspiring it.
Ow! See? It won't be effective. Maybe it's too effective.
We just need to get on with it. I've been cooped up here for months. I can't base a cinematic universe on Outworld's monsters and magic if I don't ever see them.
That's why you're here?
Liu Kang said this gig would change the arc of my life. That's how it gets done. My ex will rue the day she gave up on me.
So selfless.
Oh, please, Tattoo. You're just here to get your sword back.
We all have our reasons for being here. Some better than others. But we are not here to fight among ourselves. We are here to fight for Earthrealm.
It's about damn time.
And today, one of you will be chosen to fight for it at the tournament.
Only one of us, Lord Liu Kang? Isn't Outworld fielding several champions?
The tournament's rules give the host realm that advantage. And it is Outworld's turn as host.
You know, I don't know why I've never asked this, but, what's our record at this tournament?
Earthrealm and Outworld have long been evenly matched. But Outworld is gaining strength. Should it win, its more militant factions will be emboldened.
I thought you admired Outworld.
It is a place of great knowledge, wealth, and beauty. But our realms do not share goals and beliefs. We coexist peacefully, because Outworld respects our strength. Should we show weakness, our rival will become our enemy.
I will not lose, Lord Liu Kang.
First, you must win the right to represent us. Whichever one of you outlasts the others will be chosen. Raiden, step forward.
Good call. Cole the week first.
You shall face him, Johnny Cage.
Ready for your close-up?
All right, let's do this. But remember, farm boy, I'm a global martial arts icon. I don't think you can handle this much boom.
I am ready, Johnny Cage. My mind and spirit fight as one.
Fight.
And that's why I don't need stunt doubles.
Fight.
Here we go. Sexy. Hot points. Not bad for an understudy, but you'll never be the star. Up and away.
Get it!
This fight was an honor.
You're welcome.
You are next.
Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up.
Heart that wins fights. I should know hundreds of them.
Fight!
shouldn't have taken you lightly. I won't do it again.
Fight!
Do you still question my nerve?
I do not. Yours was a well-earned victory.
You may rest, Raiden. This evening, you will face your final opponent.
Kung Lao wins.
Make it interesting. Bet me Sento.
Not on your life.
Raiden, Kung Lao. The winner of this match will represent Earthrealm against Outworld. Duty, not taken lightly. You may step back and suffer no dishonor.
I choose to fight, Lord Liu Kang.
As do I.
Then may The best person win.
You have never beaten me. That won't change today.
No. If the monks have taught us one thing, it's that the only constant in the universe is change.
Fight!
It's that the universe is change.
Fight!
That was pure luck, Raven. Like lightning.
Fight!
You won't see it twice.
There is a first time for everything, Kung Lao.
Although you